all. You can participate
Good,
in any
good
one.
morning, ma'am. What we have to take off?
Wait. So
Ma'am,
you can participate in any one of the things that are mentioned there. And if you want to come up with something of your own, you can do that also. Role play means that you will be dressed up as someone and you can say a few lines about that person, a
and
speech.
ma'am, what is video casting?
Video casting means you can either make a video and present.
Ma'am,
Share your screen in a kind of share your screen. Yes, who's this?
ma'am, Kheva.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am, for making you repeat this again, but I didn't hear it the first time.
I'm
But
sorry, ma'am. What did you?
will there be any more classes after the slot?
No. So the classes are only from 9:30 to 11 that day.
And then after that, there is a holiday for
Yeah,
both
26th
two
will be a
classes.
holiday then for the rest of the day. Any other questions? Okay. So what were we doing yesterday?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
grammar.
grammar.
We finished
Grammar.
indirect speech, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And I have already sent you the vocabulary
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Just please go through it.
Ma'am, when is holiday?
There is no holiday with.
Someone said no, someone said there will be holiday or not. You said yeah.
26th. Whether you've not read the message in the class, please read that. Okay. So we are going to begin with a new chapter today. Please take out your grammar books. We have already done the comprehension. The
Yeah.
boy who never told a
Ma'am,
lie.
idioms.
So we were doing idioms.
Ma'am, no, we will start today. Ma'am,
Yes, yes.
ma'am, grammar book or literature book?
Grammar, grammar. So idiom is a group of words whose meaning is different from the literal meaning of the words in it, and it has a figurative meaning. What do you mean by the literal meaning? That means that what you read is not what is meant by it. There is a hidden meaning to it. Okay? So don't go by the literal meaning of it. Now look at the first one, a piece of cake, an easy or pleasant task. The spelling test was a piece of cake for Nishi. Okay, the spelling test was a piece of cake for Nishi. What does that mean?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
it
it
was
means
good that
that
it
it
was
was
very easy.
very task was easy.
That she was able to solve the
For Nishi.
test very easily. She was able to attempt the test very easily. Give me another example. Make a sentence and give me an
Ma'am,
example.
can you see in the chat box? Ma'am, ma'am, I have always in the chat box.
Vedi, doesn't look like that you have cold. Switch on the camera, please.
Ma'am, can I see it's a sentence? That you, ma'am, can I see the sentence?
Vedi, just pay attention to what is being done in the class. Are you listening? Let it be. Yes, Ayush. Ayush was saying
Yes,
something.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I want a sentence for a piece of cake. Yes, Dharya.
Yes, ma'am. I'll tell. It's a piece. Math is a piece of cake for me.
Solving sums is a piece of cake for me.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Math.
I can say like this also, right? The sum which ma'am gave in math for addition was piece of a cake.
Yeah,
Piece
was a
of
piece
cake.
of cake for me. It was a
Yeah.
piece of cake for me. It's not a piece of cake for everyone. So specifically,
So
it was a
ma'am, can
piece
I
of cake
change in
for me.
and like it was piece of cake for my friend? Means like, yeah.
So next is know something inside out. Know everything about a subject. This can also be used for people. When you know people very well, then you tell about them that I know that person inside out. Yes, Kevna?
Yes, ma'am. I know about my sister. Sorry. I know about this inside out.
I know.
About I know the chapter inside out.
I know this chapter inside out. Good. Kush Ahuja, my friend said that the test is difficult, but it was a piece of cake. Okay. Freya, winning the race was a piece of cake for Rahul. Ekansh, you're in grade 5 now?
Yeah, ma'am.
So 5 lines are enough.
5 lines?
Huh? Stupid question will get stupid answer
Ma'am,
only.
it should means
How many lines? It should be of the level of a grade 5 child. Now you decide what is your level. I am not going to decide. You decide. And let me see.
ma'am 10 to 15 lines.
You've seen the poems that I sent you, right?
Ma'am, now our means
You have seen the poems that I have sent you, right?
yeah, yeah.
So how
Yes,
long
ma'am.
are they? So decide like that.
Ma'am, you send the poems also for
No, no,
26 Jan.
you have to do it yourself.
Okay,
No, I
ma'am.
had started doing.
Know something inside out. Give me a sentence.
Ma'am, I have given the sentence with that one.
Yeah. What is the sentence, Anushka?
I know my younger sister inside out.
I know my younger sister inside out. Next, have butterflies in one's stomach. That means you are very nervous at that time. You have butterflies in one's stomach. Yes, Arna.
I had butterflies in my stomach when I was giving my exam.
I had butterflies in my stomach while I was giving my exam. Uh, yes, anybody else?
Can I tell Katrin, ma'am?
Yeah, there.
I had butterflies in one stomach when uh,
In
uh
my stomach. You don't use
oh
the
sorry.
idiom the
In
way it is.
I had butterfly in my stomach when I went uh when I went, ma'am, look, I am not able to make this sentence, but I want to do like for the first day of school. So how should I start for first day of school?
I
Excuse
had
me.
butterflies in my stomach on the first day of my school.
Okay, I had butterflies in my stomach on first day of school.
Yes, Rudra. Yeah, Nishika, you had to say something.
Ma'am, I'll tell the fifth one.
Yeah, Rudra. Tell me.
Yes, ma'am. I have butterflies in my stomach when I sit in the bus.
Why?
When I sit in the bus.
Why?
Ma'am, I'm just making sentence.
You are nervous when you sit in the bus?
It has to be something sensible at least.
Rudra, are you nervous when you sit in the bus?
No.
Then how does this sentence make sense?
Ma'am, can I?
Or ma'am,
Having
maybe
butterflies in my stomach means that I am nervous. Now, if you want to say this, you can say that I have butterflies in my stomach when I sit on a merry-go-round. You've seen that giant wheel in
ma'am,
which you go up and
Yes,
down.
merry-go-round.
Rose,
I'm in Mela in
Merry-go-round.
Carnival
Catherine,
Festival.
ma'am,
Ma'am, can I?
Rudras,
Ma'am, it
Yeah.
can be aeroplane
Rudras,
also.
Ma'am, can I tell one more?
ma'am,
So you can use this in there, Rudra, because we are nervous when we are sitting in that, right? Some people are
ma'am,
nervous when they sit there.
I
Ma'am,
Ayush wants to
can
say something. Ma'am, the sentence is right, correct? Because in my stomach, but he has to elaborate more. Why in the bus? Because it was the exam day. I was going there, so I was nervous that would I be able to do it. He has to elaborate it, and then it's a right sentence.
Ma'am, can I say one?
Okay, I'm reading. There's some sentences in the chat box. The drawing man had sent was a piece of cake. The drawing that ma'am had sent. Arna. The drawing ma'am had sent. What does that mean? That Rolly ma'am had sent. The drawing that ma'am had sent was a piece of cake. I know my family inside out. A dictation is like a piece of cake. Akshay. I have butterflies in my stomach when I am performing on the stage. I had butterflies in my stomach when I was narrating the story. I get butterflies in my stomach when Jyoti ma'am enters the room. I get butterflies in my stomach before I give a speech. When I was having my interview. When I say lie. When I was giving my exam. Okay, good. Number 4. In the pink of health means
Ma'am,
that
I'm
you
giving
are
that.
that
The
you
Samruddhi tell the Samruddhi they can't tell na. I was doing. I was writing that only.
so in the pink of health means that you are in good
Ma'am,
health. We usually use this when we write letters, when we write in. Mohit, can you please switch off your mic forever? People are talking behind you and the class is getting disturbed. We write in pink of health usually when we are writing formal letters. Sorry, informal letters when you're writing to your friends or to your cousins, to your father, to your mother. So you begin the letter, Hi, Mama. I hope you are in pink of health and everything is fine there. So, what does that mean? That Mama is not pink in color. Okay, that means that I am trying to ask that I hope you are fine, you are in good health. Okay, so that's a idiom that we use there. I hope you are in pink of.
ma'am,
Versing also we can use this. Yes.
Ma'am, I was saying that can I
Give me a
say a
sentence, all of you,
Yeah.
quickly
Yeah,
in
ma'am,
the
I'm
chat
Ma'am,
giving a
box.
can I?
sentence.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
can
I'm giving.
Ma'am, I hope my grandmother is in the pink of good of health. I hope my grandmother is in the pink of health.
I wanted to ask that can I write like last week my sister was ill, but this week my sister is in the pink of health.
Hmm. Sentences. Kushahuja, I am in the pink of health. I am in a pink of health after doing exercise. In the pink of health.
Yes, ma'am. By
I
mistake, I
had
had wrote a.
when I was running in the marathon. Amos was in the pink of health after he came back from the house of life. What is house of life? No, this is
Ma'am, it's a
something.
place. In a book.
That's what. My great grandma was in pink of health. I hope my father is in pink of health. You have to complete this. I hope my father was in pink of health as he was not keeping well last week. Last week, my teacher was sick, but now she's in pink of health. I hope that my mom isn't in pink of health. Isn't? You
He
wish that,
don't
but
want his
your mom
mom to be
isn't?
healthy.
Huh? Isn't? I hope that my mom is in pink of health. I hope my grandma. Trisha, you can't use hope also and must be also together. I hope my grandma is in pink of health. It took a few weeks of bed rest, but I am in pink of health now. Okay. My family is he's talking about the whole family. My family is in the pink of health. Okay. Next one. Like two peas in a pod, that means similar in looks and similar in behavior also. What is this? After Harry fought Voldemort, he wasn't in pink of health. Wasn't.
Ma'am, I was not understand the fifth one. Like two pin in the pot, similar to look
Like
and
two
braid.
people, like two best friends, like two sisters, two brothers,
Ma'am,
two
can I say a sentence?
twins.
Ma'am?
Ayush, you have a very bad habit of raising your hand and saying, ma'am, 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 can I, ma'am, can I, ma'am, which is irritating. So I don't feel like asking you. Raising your hand is enough.
Write in chat box.
Please write in the chat box. Write your sentences in the chat box. Everybody will get a chance that way.
Ma'am, can I write? Yeah.
But for that also you need my permission to use your fingers.
No.
Can I write? Write in the chat box quickly. My sister and I, not me. My sister and I, it went up. Are like two peas in a pod when I was young. When we were young. You're talking about both. So both of you
I,
should be
I
at the
no,
same age, no?
no, my sister looks like me now because she's 5 years young, old, 5 years old. And when I was 5, I looked the same as uh,
So you write looked. You not use the word looked. Right? Where is Mia and Maria are like two peas in a pod. This doesn't clarify the meaning of uh, the idiom. My twin and me. I don't know how many times I have told you don't put the donkey before the horse.
It's like my twin and I.
My friends and I. My twin and I. My twin and I are like two peas in a pod. I saw two dogs which were like two peas in a pod. He's like two peas in a pod than me. Rudra, what is the meaning of this sentence?
Ma'am means he looks uh, he looks he don't looks like me and his behavior is similar than me.
He is like two peas in a pod than me. Doesn't make sense. Yash Desai, you're still stuck at Pink of Health, huh? People have moved on. Switch on your cameras, children. I'm starting to remove Anya, Dhyan Dalal, Vivan. I'm going to remove you now, Dhyan. This is your everyday thing now. And you have not written a single sentence in the chat box, Dhyan. I don't know what you're doing.
Ma'am, can I tell the bro?
Then you will tell me I have not understood, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I write elder bro?
No. In English, we
Brother.
don't use informal languages, bro and dude.
Everyone tells dude these days.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
but that's
guy.
not language. That's casual. So when you're writing something, you don't use bro. You use that in chats when you're chatting with someone, but not when you're doing something in
Yes,
class.
ma'am. Ma'am, now some people only speak with this word informal only. They don't speak formal.
Me and Dhairya are like two
Ma'am,
peas
from
in
which
a pod.
angle me and Ayush look same? From which angle?
Behavior. Dhairya, he's talking about behavior. It's not just about looks.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Over there, it's written that similar in looks and behavior, so it doesn't match with them.
Look.
That's
What,
what I'm
ma'am?
saying.
It is saying
Behavior.
two. Ma'am, but it is specifying two things. Look and behavior. Looks and
Looks
behavior,
and
not
behavior.
only behavior. If it would
Yeah,
be behavior, I would also be alright.
And look.
I don't have any problem with that. I really don't have problem. But from which angle me and Ayush look same?
Again,
Yes.
put the donkey before the horse.
Ma'am,
Again,
which
me and
angle?
Ayush.
Which angle? 90
Again.
degree or 50 degree?
It's Ayush and me. How many times have I told you people that me will come after the second proper noun of the person? How many times? 3 times I've told already. In this class only. They were like two peas of pod, both with same height, cheekbones, and window speak. Wow. From where did you copy this, Mohit? Which website? Huh? Which website did you copy this from? Mohit is absconding from his place. When I won the cooking without fire competition, I was Anushka Choraria. Where are you?
Yeah, ma'am.
Which sentence are we doing?
Sorry, ma'am. I just sent it by mistakenly.
Ma'am, I was reading my message.
Yash and Anushka know everything. Why are people attending the class only?
Sorry, ma'am. I by mistakenly sent that.
Yash Desai also.
Ma'am, can I Can you see my?
Ma'am, I was
See?
being ready so I can send the first one. So I did the first one only.
So that means you were not paying attention on the sentences that I was reading because you were busy typing at that time.
Ma'am,
Because
see.
people
No,
cannot be
ma'am.
multitasking.
Ma'am, see in the chat box.
1 minute. You don't have to write in the chat box and then tell me also to see in the chat box. What rubbish is this? I have eyes, no? I will read. Right now, I'm talking to someone. Lakshay and my elder brother are like two pods. Lakshay, you're writing your name and you're then using my elder brother, which is incorrect.
Incorrect.
You're using your name, no? So it should
I
be
can.
my elder brother and I.
I
Or
thought you said.
Lakshay and his elder brother.
Oh,
Okay.
so it is incorrect. But it is fine now.
Lakshay and his elder brother are like two pods, peas in a pod in behavior. Again, Anya Mittal, donkey before the horse. Me and my sister. I'm not reading the sentence. You people don't learn anything from the English class. You just want to sit in front of the camera with your camera off. This is the fifth time I'm telling today that me will come later. Please write it somewhere on the wall behind you. Whenever you pass from there, you read it.
No, ma'am.
Why? Because that's the best way to remember. 5 times I've already told. Still
I do
people
not
are
write
writing me and my sister. Next one. On top of the world. When you are extremely happy, you feel on top of the world. When Kapil won the geography quiz contest, he was on top of the world. Write your sentences. When I
Ma'am,
read
my
the
letters are
whole
not
Harry
working.
Potter series book, I was on top of the world. My brother and I.
Mom, can I say a sentence?
You have to write Dhyan. You woke up after half an hour and now you want to speak. Now you type in the chat box.
Catherine, ma'am, some keys are completely not working.
Twisha. Where is she?
Yes,
Twisha, it is. I felt. You did not fall. I fell on top of the world. How can you fall on top of the world? I felt means that is a feeling. I felt on top of the world when I won gold. Where did you won gold? You won gold? What? Medal?
One sec. I'll be
Trophy?
correcting and write again.
See, this is what happens. You people are busy typing when I am explaining things. That's why you are making the same mistake again and again. When I heard this good news, I felt on top of the world. Which good news, Mohit? Mohit Sharma. Which good news?
Like you are winner in the match like this.
Like?
You are winner in the
You're
match.
winner in the match. Okay. So you have to write that.
Okay.
Ma'am, did you write mine?
When I was going to take my new clothes, I was on the top of the world.
Ma'am, you didn't read mine.
It's not take, Yash, it's purchase.
Ma'am, did you read mine?
Okay.
Ma'am, can you see?
My parents gave me a surprise on my birthday. When my parents gave me a surprise on my birthday, I was on top of the world. When? Very good, Daksh. What a right time to join. Class ends at 10:05 and you're joining at 10:02.
My mom want to talk to you at the end.
Hmm. Next, see eye to eye. Have the
Ma'am,
same opinion
see
or
the fifth
agree.
one. Sixth.
Have the same opinion or agree fully. Ravi and Hiten don't see eye to eye about the sharing of their
Ma'am,
storybooks. So when
can
you
I
differ
have
in
written
opinion,
chat box
when you don't agree
another
with
top of
some,
world?
when you don't agree with someone on a particular topic, then we use this see eye to eye. Okay, that means we differ
Ma'am,
in
what?
opinion.
Ma'am, but it is written that have the same opinion or agree fully.
Sorry, sorry. It is the same opinion or agree to that person. Then you have see eye to eye means we both are seeing the thing from the same perspective. Okay, give me a
Ma'am,
sentence. Yes,
ma'am,
Anush.
yes, ma'am. I thought like you said only not the same opinion. I was worried because I've written like fully agrees. My sentence was that Rita and her friend see eye to eye for sharing things.
Ma'am, I want to form a sentence like all of us, in even in offline school, we all agreed to change the monitors every week. So I want to tell that we also are eye to eye to change the monitors.
Okay, next is spill the beans. Spill the beans means to tell a secret which you're not supposed to say. So you spill the beans. Okay, time is already up, children. We'll continue with this tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a period, no? Friday. So we'll continue with
See
this
my
tomorrow to
message.
finish the chapter.
Ma'am, I
Okay.
have written Yuriko
Bye,
saw
ma'am.
eye to eye
Okay.
with y'all on almost every except of production.
Mohit, from where are you copying this and pasting this? Please tell me. Huh, now you've vanished. From where are you copying this? Tell me. Which website is this? Huh, keep your mic off and talk. I'm very good at lip reading.
And ma'am, before he was putting his mic on and was not closing it,
Huh.
and now he's not opening his mic.